welcome back to another echoey cut above. Face shave time, it's Sunday. Thought a very apt soap for Sunday would be Grace. This is made by Talbot Shaving. Now from what I've been hearing from Jack over at Virtual Groom Room, Talbot Shaving do a lot for sort of charities and things like that. I'm not quite sure who and what and where and when, but I know they do and I think that's awesome. I'm not in a sort of position to be grabbing 45 Talbot Shaving soaps over from the States. Not really in a position to buy any soaps if I'm honest at the moment, but if you do buy them, they do look after other charities and things like that and other people. Now this one is 3 ounces of soap. I'm not sure how much this is, I just realised it's 3 ounces, so it's not a massive amount of soap. But the good thing with that is you can get through your soap quicker and get a new one. Now the scent on it, to me, it just smells like, it's very similar to the barbershop scent from Zingari Man, Wanderer Barbershop. It's got a sort of lemony type thing going on, but to me, this just smells like freshly washed and dried clothes that my mum used to do when I was a kid. I can't do it like that scent, but whatever stuff she used when I was younger, that's what my clothes smelled like, and bed linen and all that sort of stuff. So I'm just going to pour the soaking water into my hands. Rub it on. Very, very slick. Now, you don't have to soak this soap at all. It's a very, very slick, high quality soap. I just do it now because I just seem to think it works better. Right, so here I go with one of my 55.37276 lathers. Seconds, that is, not minutes, seconds. Sometimes feels like minutes. I don't think I actually need a lot of this soap, so Jack's made me very conscious about myself. Got to watch what I'm doing now, got to make sure that I'm not taking too long loading. I am actually going to stop there because that's shit tons. I don't know how many seconds that was. If you haven't watched the Virtual Groom Room taking the piss out of me yet, you're missing out. I feel like I went a bit too easy on him now. Rinse the soap out. Pop it to the side. Now there's the ingredients list if you want to have a pause and a quick read. There is one thing in here, meadow foam oil and babasu oil, two things, no idea what it is. But chuck it on your face, lather it up, and it works quite well. But 2 days growth, I've been shaving every day of late, but I just thought I'd give it a couple of days because I'm using the Feather Artist Club Shavette again. Now, I've used this soap once where I got a bit of a reaction to it, but I think it was because my skin was just exhausted. So we'll see how it goes during this lather and this shave to see whether I get any reaction to it. I hope I don't because I love the scent. The performance is brilliant. Scooping soap in my ears today. Didn't sleep very well last night either. That was just a surprise, surprise, eh? Just dip the tips. Oh, I never even mentioned the brush. It's my Wolf Whiskers Odyssey shaped handle with the blueberry pie colour scheme and a 24mm Black Wolf bulb knot. Very similar to the tuxedo knot, almost identical if I'm honest. Right, last tip. As you can see, it's pretty much translucent all over the place. So you just spray it out. Now this stuff, surprisingly, tastes okay. It's not a gourmand scent, but it tastes like it smells. So if you like eating, like the Americans do, if you like eating them little dishwashing tablets or whatever the fuck it is they were eating for a while. I think it was actually, what were they called? I can't remember. I should remember because it was quite a big thing, people eating them. What the fuck? I mean, I'm assuming that some people do enjoy them. Tide, that was it. Tide laundry detergent. Good old Americans, fucking scoffing down on it. Tasty stuff. I think it actually killed a few people. Now, I like this knot. This was my very first sort of premium synthetic knot. Now by premium, they're still like $15 or something, they're still super cheap, but this was my first real soft knot. I don't think I actually had a game changer, not a game changer, a tuxedo knot prior to this one. I still sort of remember using this for the first time and thinking this is the most amazing thing I've ever used in my life. Right, the other thing I remember of this knot is it's a little bit messy. Got to keep drying the handle off. You don't want to drop it because you can shatter the resin, I believe. But that is a wonderful lather. Very easy to work with. It's very slick. I know it's slick before I even use it. Feather Artist Club Shavette. Several use blade. I've got absolutely no idea. I should really tally this up so I know. It was still cutting well the last time I used it. I've used it for one full pass on a head shave with like 2+ weeks growth and several face shaves now. So I think I'm about 12 or 13, maybe 14 shaves on. So here we go. Stretch the skin. No. Straight over the sugar. I think, in all honesty, I think one of the worst things with these is just being afraid of it. Just go with it, get stuck in, and they just tend to sort of does its thing. I know you've got to find the angles and get used to using it. Yeah. It's just melting through. I didn't think it was hydrated enough, but the lather's just melting off in the hot water. It's a real good quality salt. Right, I'm just going to empty the sink out because it's full of hair. So far, zero reaction to the salt, other than it's brilliant. It's a great salt lake. It's really good actually. Right, across the grain and sort of with and against and all over the place. The old Johan technique from shaving butcher is brilliant, I tell you. If you're struggling to get close to the lip, it just works beautifully. And I think, to be honest, he's one of the first I've seen use it. I think he's the only person I've seen use it, in all honesty. Right, let's come from this side now. This is the angle that I struggle with. There we go. Right, sort of against the grain now. I don't know why I'm doing that. There you go, have a bit of that. Like I say, I've no idea how many uses are on this blade now. It's definitely more than 10, but it's still super smooth. I mean, I'm getting the odd weeper here and there, but that's just technique really more than anything else. And that's like a hot knife through butter, really. I've got one weeper over here, a couple of weepers. I've got most of this sort of technique here. Oh. From watching Frank Stromberg from Wet Shaving and Stuff. He's very, very good with the against the grain stuff, one hand all over the place. He's very, very fast, but his technique's almost it's immaculate. Between him, Dave Card and Matty Lindon, they're just all excellent with the Shavette. Now, granted, those guys are great with straight racers as well. Chavette's a whole different ball game, really. It's a lot sharper. It's a lot. I mean, the machined edges on them are a little bit more scary. A couple of little weepers there, but I'm not worried about that. So I'll go from inside out this time. It's not really the technique, but that feels quite nice actually, hold it like that. Right, I'm just going to go with the grain again here, or sort of cross grain, it's not with the grain. It's a really good quality soap. Just have a bit of a feel, because I think that might be the closest Shavette shave I've ever had. Just a little bit there. You can definitely see how slick Talbot is. pretty damn good effort for me, I tell you what. Pretty good. Certainly getting better and better with it. It's becoming more and more comfortable. Getting less and less irritation. I'm still getting a bit of irritation from it, but it's so minimal. The AP Reserve Essentials gets rid of it pretty much straight away. There's a little bit of soap left in there. Beautiful. Now we're looking pretty good, got a little weeper there. Everything else looks to have healed up, so let's wet the hands. A little squirt of the Australian Private Reserve Essentials Restoration Peptide Restoration Concentrate Serum. There we go. That's a really, really close shave by my standards. Really happy with that. Good old Grace, Sunday Grace, Talbot shaving. 3 ounces of very, very, very high quality soap. Now I think this is, yes, so this is tallow based. I don't know if there's any flash in it in terms of tallow. It just says tallow. It's brilliant, really, really nice. There's lanolin in there as well. Just a brilliant post shave in it, really. The brush was the Wolf Whiskers 24mm Black Wolf knot. There is the handle, just a little bit closer up for you. Pretty much perfection from Peter Wolf, no messing about with that man. The Feather Artist Club stainless steel Shavette with a many use blade, which still feels absolutely incredible. In fact, it gets better with each use. And I finish off today with AP Reserve Essentials Restoration Peptide Concentrate Serum. 30 mils of product, but it goes a long way, I have to say. It still sounds like there's loads left. I've used this for well over a month now. For 50 bucks Australian, I think it's a real good quality product for a great price. And really, that post shave feel, wow. Absolutely no tightness in my skin. Very minimal redness. Brilliant. Stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive, and I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.